Jumbo, who watches Mean Girls on TV every time it comes on, even though you own it on DVD? This guy slash girl.
Happy 2013, guys. I'm pretty late, but I've been sick. I have this super bad like sore throat where I'm waking up in the middle of the night and it feels like I've been walking through a desert for years, and like my tongue is stuck on the roof of my mouth, and it's the most uncomfortable feeling ever. So I'm still kind of congested and I sound like a man. Now that we have that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my 2012 favorites. It's also gonna include a giveaway, which I think you guys will seriously be super excited about because I get a million questions on every single video about how I do my hair, so it has something to do with that. So if you want to stay tuned till the end, then I'll get into that. But I'm gonna go ahead and cover my beauty favorites first, and then I'm gonna go into kind of hair and body favorites. I still feel super weird filming here and I can't get over it, but I'm going to have to. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into beauty favorites first. Also, since I'm doing this video, I thought it would kind of be repetitive to do a December favorites video. So I'm gonna kind of throw some recent favorites in here too, but I don't feel like those should be disqualified because those will be like my December favorites. So I have all of my beauty favorites here in this red crocodilian type bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into face products first. I try to keep this separated. Let's see how it worked. I'm gonna go through these kind of quickly just so this video isn't a million minutes long. First off is the Beauty Blender. It's dirty because I used it today. I don't know if you're supposed to wash it every single day because I feel like it'll start to rip apart easier. That's what I was doing. I was washing it after every use, and I noticed it started to kind of get some like rip and tear to it. So now I'm washing it every 2 days, which may be gross, I'm not sure. But I love this foundation, whether I'm using a thicker foundation or a thinner foundation, just because I feel like it really like diffuses, or can you do that with foundation? I don't know. It just blends in my foundation really evenly and flawlessly. And most of all, it prevents cake face. So I love that. A foundation that I really enjoy using it with is the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I probably am gonna have to throw this away soon. I talked to someone there at the counter and she said I should probably give it one more month and then it may be expired. I'm in the shade N3. I don't know what shade these go up to, but I guess I'm the third shade. So yeah, I really like this. As you can hear, it's super liquidy. I've shown this foundation a million times. I love it in the summer, but then I like it in the winter too, just because I feel like it kind of it still gives me like a dewy look on my cheek areas. I never am the one to go for like a full-on matte face. I don't know, I just don't like that look on me. I feel like it kind of ages your skin. I don't know. I like a little bit of a dewy or shimmery look. So I love this foundation, and these two together work amazingly well. So after testing out a bajillion other makeup powders, these were the two that really kind of stuck with me. I do still like the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I didn't at first, but the more that I've used it, I don't know, I've kind of grown to love it. But one powder that just stuck with me all year is the Laura Geller Makeup Balance and Brighten Foundation. Regular? I don't know, I guess I'm the shade regular. I thought this was just medium. I think it's like light, medium, or fair, medium, fair, light, medium, dark. I'm not sure. But basically it's just a baked marbleized powder, and then they're baked on these little terracotta trays. This powder lasts you forever. I've had this probably just a little over a year now, and I still have the outer ring. The other powder, I'm not even sure what the brand is. I feel like it was like Ocean, I have no idea how to say it. It's O-S-S-I-O-N. Basically, it's a Korean setting powder. It has SPF 20 PA++. Everything else is in Korean, so I can't write it. I can't write it either, but I can't read it for you. So it's just this translucent setting powder. It looks a little bit yellow in here because Asian people were yellow, but that's okay. I feel like it goes on, like it has a tint, and then it just somewhat kind of like melts into your skin, and it comes with this little powder puff, which I've washed like a million times and then put it back in here. And it has a super fresh scent. Like it's not the weird CoverGirl scent, but it's still kind of like a floral grandma smell, but I can get over it just because the powder is awesome. A tiny bit goes a long way, and it just helps with shine control, and it never ends up like building up to the point where it looks cakey and like makes your pores visible, because that's just gross. So yeah, I've been loving this powder. I have several blushes that I absolutely love, but I feel like this is what stuck out, especially with all the traveling we've done this year. This is something that went with me every time. This is the NARS Danmari palette. I've shown this a million times. Basically, you get 4 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlighter in here. So I don't know, it's just easy. It looks bulky, but it's super thin, and it carries 6 products. So I mean, how much thinner can you really get with 6 products? I love all the blushes. Which one is it? I think Super Orgasm is a little bit too glittery for me, but the other 5 products are all perfect and I love them. So there's that. Now a recent or December favorite is another NARS product. This is the cream blush in Cactus Flower. I've been wanting this for such a long time, especially after watching Sarah Bell 93X. She's always using this blush and her cheeks always look so like luminous and dewy and glowy. So I really wanted it. So whenever NARS was having their friends and family sale for 20% off, I picked it up right away. But it's just a really nice like posy color that has like tiny gold shimmers in it. The 2 concealers that I used the most this year, the first is the Rimmel Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer. 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter, and I got mine in Fair Light. I always go for the lightest or second lightest shade just because this is something that I use under my eyes and kind of like as a highlight on my cheekbone. Super lightweight, but I'd say like medium coverage illuminating concealer. So it's like 4 or 5 great things, three great things in one. So this is something I would highly recommend. The second concealer was actually one that I got from my glam bag when I was actually subscribed to that. The name is completely worn off, but it was the Duo Concealer by Sheer Cover in light medium. So it's 2 super creamy concealers. When I first got it, I didn't use it for like probably almost a month, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll give it a try, and I actually really ended up liking it, especially the light side. I use the medium for my face and then the light under my eyes. It's really creamy, so it's something you do have to set, otherwise it'll crease. Now the final face product I have to show you is one that I use to set my entire face after I have my makeup on, and that's by Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Extra Large Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Urban Decay is currently like, or I guess they already did, like revamp the packaging, which I think this packaging is actually cuter than their newer one. So you can get these large bottles on urbandecay.com for $18, which I think these ones are normally like $30 or $40. So right now the extra large bottles are cheaper than the smaller bottles, which is pretty crazy. So they have All Nighter, and then they also have, is it NuMe or Oil Slick? One of those. Yeah, I don't think it's both of them because I'm pretty sure there was only 2 setting sprays on there. But yeah, you can get 2 of those right now. Well, one of them, but they have 2 different kinds on the site for $18 a piece. I just confused myself. One more face product, but it's something that I kind of use to wipe my face off at the end of the day before cleansing and moisturizing and using my PMD and all that good stuff. This is the Equate Micro Exfoliating Cleansing Cloths. It comes with 30 wet cloths. This is $3.50, either $3.50 or $3.98. I know it's under $4, so that's what's important. Basically, Equate is Walmart's generic. It brings waterproof mascara. It dissolves everything on my eyes without like making my eyes burn. I've used the Almay eye makeup remover pads before. That does not make sense to me. It's made for your eyes, but it seriously makes it feel like someone like spit chewing tobacco in your eyeballs. My eyes are always bloodshot after I use those, but I don't have that problem with these at all. This is a face product, so I'm just going to show this to you with this little bunch if you don't mind. This is the Bobbi Brown Extra Eye Repair Cream. If you're a weirdo like me and you have dry, flaky under eyes, which I don't get why that happened. It's a super thick cream, so what I'll do is kind of get a dollop, not even a dollop, like I'll barely wipe my finger in it and I'll rub it between my 2 ring fingers to kind of emulsify it and then tap it under my eyes, and it's amazing. Now onto eye products. I feel like this is something that's probably in every single person's 2012 favorites video. I only had my Naked 2 palette for like 2 months before I lost it. I feel like I've told that story a million times. Obviously I'm pretty bitter. So I would have to say my Naked palette, I don't know. I feel like compared to other people's, mine looks pretty well loved. Like the letters are faded. I've hit pan in like 4 colors. Like these are basically completely gone. I'm starting to use Toasted a lot now too. Like that was kind of an ignored color for a while. But now that I have my Lorac Pro palette, I'm not gonna lie, I've been using that way more, and this has kind of been hiding in the bottom of my bag, which I feel bad for just because he's been so good to me. Okay, just to quickly go over 4 eyelash products. First is the Duralash by Ardell Flare Medium Black Individual Lashes. Love these. I use them with Duo Lash Glue. That's what this dried substance right here on the packaging is. My Shiseido Eyelash Curler is amazing. I don't know if this is just made like better for Asian eyes, I'm pretty sure that's an Asian brand. I don't know by the name of it, but it just really fits the curve of my eye really well without pinching either like the outer or inner corner lashes or like my eyelids. And then 2 mascaras, both are waterproof. Maybelline The Falsies, sorry I get distracted easily. Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express Waterproof in Very Black, and then Maybelline XXL Pro Extensions Hydrofuge, which means waterproof. To me, Maybelline makes like the best drugstore mascara. I don't know. People either love it or hate it. I love it. Okay, 2 more eye products to show you. I'm just gonna group these together. The L'Oreal Infallible 24 Eyeshadow. Isn't there like... Basically, they're pressed pigments. I thought it had a longer name than that. 3 colors that really stick out to me are Eternal Black, Liquid Diamond, and Eternal Sunshine. Like I said, they're just pressed pigments. You can wear these on their own or add color on top just to like amplify color. I also really like, is it Amber Diamond or Amber Rose? It's a rose gold color. It's absolutely amazing. I smashed it and it shattered everywhere. Ridiculously messy, so I just had to like vacuum it up and get rid of it. So I need a new one. But these are so cheap, and I don't know why, because they're so good and they last such a long time. If you know anything about me, you know I'm a lip junkie, so this is going to be super fast, otherwise it would take forever. Favorite chapstick, Fresh Sugar Lip Balm, and then Lipsil, the passion fruit or mango flavored one, I forget what it's called. Revlon lip butters, the 2 that really stuck out are Sugar Plum and Red Velvet. The Course Lip Butter Glaze in Wild Rose, super moisturizing and pigmented. Recent favorites are the Buxom lip glosses. This one is in April. Oh, like April Athena 7. I love her. Okay, another one is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Pink Pop, also in Firecracker. It's these 2 guys. I really like Revlon lip products. It's a trend. So 2 kind of recent favorites just to battle dry skin in the winter are from Tree Hut. First, I have the Shea Sugar Body Scrub. This one is in Tropical Mango. It smells absolutely amazing. This lasts forever. Okay, I've used this like multiple times and it's only down to here. But I love this, especially using it on my legs pre-shave. It really like gets rid of any kind of itchy dry skin and it just makes my legs smoother for longer. But even on my arms and the rest of my body, I also really like it because the scent lingers for such a long time. Now, typically something like this I would think is more of like a summery scent just because there's mango, but it kind of, I don't know, it doesn't say there's grapefruit in it, but it has like a really strong grapefruit scent to me, which I'm pretty happy about because I love grapefruit. But it says it's certified organic shea butter and mango puree. So I know you can find Tree Hut at Ulta. I've also seen it, I don't know if I've seen it at Walmart. I think I've seen it at Target as well. I've seen it at Ulta, Target, and Winn-Dixie for sure. You can also order it online at treehut.com. I'm pretty sure that's the website. Either way, if you Google Tree Hut, you'll find it on there. But love, love, love this body scrub. Now, like I said, this kind of has more of a citrus scent, which I do still really like, and it helps wake you up in the morning. But I like to warm it down a bit just because in the winter, I don't know, I love really warm, cozy scents. So I'll do this scrub first and I'll shave my legs, and then I'll finish it off with the Olive & Shea Moisturizing Shower Wash made with certified organic shea butter. This is in Vanilla Spice. Now, when I first read Spice, it kind of turns me off just because I don't like nutmeg and cinnamon smells that much, but I don't really smell that at all. To me, this smells like a lot like a vanilla sugar type scent. More than anything, I smell like vanilla extract, which it totally says right here. It says rich foaming lather, certified organic olive oil, certified organic shea butter, and natural vanilla extract. So obviously I still use lotion after this just because my skin is super dry, but if there's a day that I accidentally skip lotion, this definitely helps a lot more than any other body wash that I've tried. And these 2 scents together make you smell amazing. It's like, oh, you smell really fruity and girly, but then you smell really cozy like a vanilla fireplace, and that didn't make sense. But both of these together smell so good and I love them. Okay, now on to my final 3 products, which are probably the most exciting for me and for you guys just because these are the 3 products that I'm going to be giving away. And they're 3 products that I would definitely recommend, and I have recommended to plenty of my friends and to you guys. I'd say the most frequently asked questions is what I use in my hair, how do I curl my hair. Even though I have tutorials on how I do my hair, you guys continue to ask me, so I don't know if I just need to do an updated one or I probably just need to be better about this and link that link down below to show you guys. But the only curling iron I really use anymore, I never straighten my hair. Typically my hair is just air dried natural, deep waved, but more than anything, like I'd say 99.9% of the time it's curled. And the specific curling iron set I use is from NuMe. I put it back in the packaging just so you guys could see how you'll be receiving it. But this is the 4-part Pro Tourmaline, my voice is going out, curler set. So it looks just like this. You open it up, and then this is the actual handle here. You get a 32 millimeter, a 25 millimeter, a 19 millimeter, and then I forget what this one is. A reverse 9 millimeter to 18 millimeter curling one. Just this one set, you can go from like Shirley Temple curls to kind of still a little bit tighter of a curl to bohemian curl, like bohemian wavy hair to super wavy hair. This is probably my favorite. I really reached for these two the most, the 32 millimeter and the 25 millimeter. Today I just used 32 millimeter. I wrapped my hair around it for like less than 5 seconds and let it drop just because I really wanted a more natural wave. But I honestly can't say enough about this set. I absolutely love it. I've used a million different curling irons from Babyliss, Chi, Hot Tools, Conair, which don't get me wrong, I do still love those other brands, but this is just the one that I use the most. I absolutely adore it. I can't say enough about it. Every 2 or 3 days, however many days I go in between washes, this is what I always go back to. It's just honestly an awesome curling iron set. It's lasted me for a while. I haven't had any issues with it like clicking on or off or anything. You can heat it up to 210 degrees Celsius, which is pretty hot. You don't need that, but honestly, it's just the best curling iron set I've ever tried. I'm really excited to finally give you guys a chance to win one of these sets. I know you guys will love it. Super nice to offer to send you guys out some of these products. So you will be winning the 4-play NuMe curling iron set. You will also get the NuMe repair mask in Pure Remedy. They also carry the deep conditioning mask in Hydro Punch as well. I haven't tried that one yet, but I absolutely love this one. I will use this anywhere from 1 to 2 times a week. Normally just one, just because it is pretty thick and heavy. I've had this for several months now and I still have quite a bit left because you really only need a tiny amount, but I'll normally leave this in my hair for about 5 minutes before rinsing it out, and then you end up with like baby soft hair all over again. So along with the mask, you will also get their oil, which I love. It smells amazing. You only need the tiniest bit. I'll just use this from about mid-shaft down just to really hydrate my dried ends. I'll have all the rules and details for this giveaway down below, so just make sure you read those carefully. Also, be sure to check out NuMe's website. They have an Instagram and Twitter as well, since they were kind enough to let me have this giveaway. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing 2013. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!